Alright, so I think it's safe to assume up to this point by now we are basically halfway through the game, because we now already have 1170 points out of the 2340 points we can take in this game. And so, now moving on to ticket number 13 and also event number 36, which is called Crossed Out, where the venue we are heading to is Sidewinder Gulch, and once again we are using a rally car. Emma recently reused the Renegade, so obviously I'm not going to use that thing again. And I have definitely used the Gagliano twice. I'm positive I've done that. And well, I think for this next one I might use the Surger, just because I want to. Yeah, why not? This'll do it. The track routes get faster from right to left, but that isn't the whole picture. The faster you are, the more careful you need to be with your choice of route. Go figure. Okay, thanks for not offering me too much encouragement, game. But whatever. I'll take whatever fucking notes I can get towards eventually trying to beat this game, if that's what it takes. Considering I have used most of these vehicles at least once or twice, or I've at least used every vehicle once or twice. And no big rigs to steal the show, so looks as though it is mainly buggies, motorbikes and rally cars in this event, and already the carnage just happened right in front of me. That pretty much sums up this race perfectly. I have no idea why I'm going slowly for that one section. Okay, I'm not falling for that. That is bullshit. I'm not going through all that again, please. I do not want to be the pinball in this one scenario where I'm just constantly being hit. And this is where I destroy my car. And somehow I didn't, but again, the game just decided it was enough for an auto reset, so that's what it did. Well, at least I can say I didn't... Okay, now I've done it. I'm going to shut my whore mouth now. Because I basically have the lips of a whore. Or at least, I think I have the lips of a whore. Okay, I survived the rest of the lap without having a wreck. Which I guess I could say is a good thing, because, well, I'm now up to second. check that scoreboard. I'm now up into first, because I'm actually staying on track this time. At least, for the moment, I'm managing to stay on track. Since the only real term I can give in terms of an alignment chart, if I was there to rank this race, I would easily call it chaotic evil. As you can see by pure example. That is precisely what chaotic evil is. And to those of you who are familiar, of course, with alignment charts, you probably know what it is I'm on about. This is bullshit. I don't even know if I'm gonna win this anymore. Unless I get insanely lucky on the final lap and I don't wreck for one reason or another. Even though that's exactly what I think is gonna happen, because these AI will just not give me a fucking break no matter what I do or say. They just want to fuck me up and fuck me up harshly. Because that is what they do. They just do not want to stop until I give up. But again, I'm a lot more stubborn than that. I'm not one of those typical 10-year-olds who basically just pretty much decides, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to do this if they're just going to be that way. Because apparent as it might be, I'm a 21-year-old computer geek who is basically willing to pull out all the fenders and not be afraid to trade some paint if that is deemed necessary, which is exactly what I am doing, more or less. Well, whenever I'm not wrecking, of course, I'm basically doing that. Because these AI are just, you know, deserving of it. For their unlawful actions. So here we go. I'm keeping myself up in front now. And I'm actually leading this thing, so can I maybe pull this off? I don't think I will, but can I at least get a podium? Maybe. Am I going to pull this off? There we go! God, that took me over half an hour to win that race. Fuck my ass, those AI can really piss me off. I almost thought for sure I wasn't going to do it, but somehow in the end I did. So glad to say it didn't take as long as that race in the mud pool. When I was basically a meteorite trying to beat a space shuttle. Considering in that instance that's more or less what I consider the big rig to be. A space shuttle. At least in that particular instance. Because that's just how big it was compared to the rest of us. Yeah, I think it's fair to say my car is clearly junk. And we got a wreck. Okay, I think that should do it for the thumbnail evidence. So, it was Cleo Mulvey who finished in second, and Niagara Gold once again finishes in third. Followed by Kerry Hill, then we had Solomon in fifth, ahead of Lucky Jack Flynn. Hazel Reynard finished in seventh, followed by Megan Fitz, Tom Pullen, Mad Kelly W, and from 11th to 15th it was Kilburn ahead of McKinney, the chairman, Rascal, and Jack R. Rickson was 15th. And don't feel bothered to revealing the intervals because I don't care. And thankfully the game did not crash on me this time. So, one event is down and still 3 to go. Gold digging is up next.